Hello, hello. Wow. 2 people on and 3 people gave me thumbs up and yay, thank you. You guys are the best. Welcome to my live. Are you ready? I'm sort of ready. I'm ready. 3 people on. Yay. Hello. Let me give you something to look at so that you're not looking at just a blank thing. Well, there's the host code. Hi, Paige. I figured one might be you. How are you doing today? I'm excited today. I'm actually going to be more excited tomorrow. So anyway, so tonight we're going to make a card with the Morning Star set, which is on page 21 of the mini catalog, and the Make a Splash host set. Who joined? Hi Philomena. Hi Nix. Hi Renee. So I was just starting to say we're going to be making 2 cards tonight only. Maybe we'll see how the time goes, but we're going to use this Morning Star set on page 21 of the mini and the Make a Splash Just for Host set on page 73 of the mini, which you can get for if you have a party or if you have an order of $150 or more, you get Stampin' rewards worth 10%. So that's $15 if you have exactly $150 in sales before tax and shipping. But this is $10 if you do that, so you'd have $5 left over. Anyway, it's a really cute set, and I've had it here, and I just haven't had a chance to use it. So we're going to use it. Wow. Hi, Donna. Hi, Clay. Good evening, everybody, or good afternoon if it's afternoon still where you are. But before we do those cards, I just want to tell you a couple things. Tomorrow I'm going to do another live. It'll probably be either late morning or early afternoon. I'm thinking more like early afternoon because we will be getting the retiring products list for this catalog as well as this catalog. And demonstrators are going to have a PDF of the new annual catalog. Now, I just want to remind that Stampin' Up! Is changing the time frames of the catalogs. So after this next one, they'll be back to 12 months again, but the next annual is actually going to be 11 months. It's going to go from June through April. And then in 2021 and beyond, it will go from May through April. And the mini that used to be called the Occasions is still going to be January through June, except for 2020. In 2020, it's going to be January through May. It's a transition thing, so it'll be 5 months again, just like, well, this is 2020, so it's only going through the end of May, which is 5 months, basically. It says January to June, but it ends in May. And then the holiday catalog is now going to be called the July to December mini. So in 2020, that will be effective in August through December for 5 months, but starting the following year and beyond, it'll be July through December. I know that's really confusing. So basically, the new catalog replacing this one for now is going to be only 11 months this time. And then there's going to be the holiday catalog, which would be now July to December mini, but it'll be August through December this year. Hope that made sense. Hi, Scrapping for Less. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well today. So that's the one thing that stay tuned tomorrow to find out what's retiring. Sometimes when Stampin' Up! Retires things, some items go on discount, maybe that they have more stock of or whatever. So I don't know that for sure, and I don't have any list yet. Like I said, I won't get them till tomorrow, and it's going to take me the morning to go through it and go through the catalogs and mark them, and then I'll do a live and go kind of page by page with you, what's retiring, what's carrying over, all that kind of thing. Yay, I'm glad you're making cards. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is I just got my paper pumpkin today for the April. I haven't even opened it yet. Well, I took the plastic wrap off and threw it in the trash to get that out of the house. But, I mean, out of the, I don't want to touch it. But I haven't opened it. So that video also has to get up tomorrow for the unboxing and making as intended. And then Friday, look forward to alternatives on that. I need Thursday to work on those. And then the May paper pumpkin is going to have 4 new in colors. So they're showing a black and white picture here, grayscale kind of thing, because they couldn't disclose the new in colors yet. So they're going to have 4 in the paper pumpkin kit plus Purple Posy from this past year. I imagine just in punch outs or something, since we can't use the ink. And we already know about 1 in color, so I don't know if this will be the other 4 or if that one we already know about, which was Bumblebee from the Ornate Garden set, if that will be one of the 4 in here. I don't know. I will not know that until the 24th. Now, I will know what the new in colors are as of tomorrow, but I can't disclose them to you until the 24th because I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the new catalog, just the cover. So that's a little teaser. And let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so. Do you guys have any questions for me or anything like that? If not, we'll get started on our first card. If anybody does want to order anything today, tomorrow, the rest of the month, this is the host code to use for any orders under 150. So make sure you use that. Hi, Jen. So use the host code if you have an order under 150. And if you have an order 150 or more, don't use that because you get the rewards and you would be able to get something for $15 or more, depending on the level of your order. And this is one of the items that you can only get if you are a host or have a party, party or an order $150 or more. So this is called Make a Splash. It's got these cute little goldfish and crab and some plants for the fishbowl, the gravelly stuff for the bottom, and 4 cute little sentiments. So, and bubbles. So that's what we're going to use for the first one. No, Friday's paper pumpkin is the April kit. That one is, oh, you mean because it'll be the 24th? I think what's going to happen is for those that are subscribers, Paper Pumpkin will send out a notice telling them what the in colors will be. So if I get that, then yes, I can disclose it. I don't know if I'll do a separate video on it. I might mention it in a different video, or I might post it. Well, you're not on Facebook, but I tend to do stuff like that on Facebook if it doesn't require a full video, because I won't have a kit to share at that time. So I probably won't share it until I start getting them from my pre-order in May, because the catalog doesn't go live until June, and the paper pumpkin comes out around, well, it ships around the 11th, and it takes mine 10 days to get here, because I just got mine today, and it shipped supposedly on, I think, the 11th or 12th. I can't remember which one. So yeah, because it goes that Mail Innovations route, and for some reason in this area that always takes forever to get transferred to USPS. We get to pre-order May 5th, I believe it is. Early May. And then you guys get to order. Oh, I have one other announcement. You guys get to order June. Where's that paper at? June. Just says June 2020, but I think it's like the 3rd or something. You know, they always have it like a day off or something. So it's like it's the day after the old catalog ends, which I think is June 2nd. Hang on, I'm trying to get a hold of it. Yeah, this one ends June 2nd, so you guys will be able to order from the new one June 3rd. We get to pre-order, I believe it's May 5th, but don't hold me to that. I should know that. I should have that written on my hand, palm of my hand, because I'm going to be ready. I'll be making my list tomorrow. I know I will. I do that every time, my wish list. As soon as I can see that PDF, I print it, and then good thing I just got new ink too. So, yeah. It is a cute stamp. So we're gonna, oh, and there was one other thing I wanted to say. Oh, in order to make sure you get your catalog, make sure that you've placed an order with me of $50 or more from January till the 25th, through the 25th. I have to have my mailing list indicator closed out. Now, one person just told me the other day they don't think they got theirs. I'm like, well, I can't really check now for the mini because they went out way back in, you know, end of December, January. I suspect it probably got thrown out in the mail. But if you placed an order with me, maybe this time what I'll do is I'll send an email to everyone that I have on my mailing list once I'm ready, once I'm finalizing it. And that way you will know to expect it. But they won't mail till probably late May. Usually like the 3rd week of the month before the catalog goes live. So if you don't get one in like 2 weeks after that, then let me know and I will have already emailed you. Once I finalize my mailing list, I will let you know by email if you are going to be getting a catalog directly from Stampin' Up, but through me, okay? So just let me know if you don't get one. Okay, so I think that's all the business I have for now. Oh, no, one more thing. Sarah Douglas posted a video. She has a Facebook page called Sarah Douglas Stampin' Up CEO or something like that. That's who she is. She's the CEO of Stampin' Up. And they have changed their the way they've structured their core values, and their mission statement goes with the core values. They're basically the same and they're really good. Anyway, she did a video on Facebook. It's available to anybody to watch. So if you're on Facebook and you want to watch it, just look up Sarah Douglas Stampin' Up and you should be able to find it. Okay. And you'll see what the values of the top level people at Stampin' Up believe. And that's one of the reasons that I love this company. Good products, coordinating products, and good values. So there we have it. Okay, so let's start. This is the card we're going to make. It's not exactly how I wanted it to turn out in my mind. And I have another one in mind, but I didn't have time to make it. But this is the one we're going to do tonight. It's on Coastal Cabana and crumb cake, and it brings in this little sort of, the size of the kitty is a little bit too small, but the other one I have is too big with the punch. So I brought the kitty in from the Grace's Garden stamp set and the coordinating dies with that. The little kitty die, so we'll be doing that. And I'm going to use my Stamparatus. And on the crumb cake, what I did is I cut this, it's a 1-inch strip this way. And 5.5 inches wide. And I ran that strip through the Pinewood Planks. I had to cover that one up. It's the old number. Pinewood Planks 3D embossing folder, which is in the current annual. It's number 152320. Just it pretty much fit right down one of these planks. So thank you, Philomena. Thank you, Donna. So I thought I wanted it to look like it was sitting on a table, you know, or not the floor really, but it could be the floor since the kitty is so little. I probably, and I wanted, yeah, I guess it's the floor. I don't know. And I had seen a video a couple months ago of a lady, and she put the whole fishbowl up on wobbles, but I didn't do that. I did put it up on dimensionals, and I did put the goldfish up on dimensionals, and the rest is just stamped. It's not, like I said, it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it, but we're going to do it anyway, except that I'm stamping the bowl this time in Memento Tuxedo Black, and there's a reason for that, but let's just go forward with it. So I have to move some of these papers and things out of the way. So I already stamped the bowl. Oops. Oh, shoot. I used my Stamparatus. See, I have the bowl on here. I'm making sure I'm in frame. And I stamped it with Tuxedo Black like that. Now, in the stamp set, what do I do with it here? I didn't even realize this, but this line is not with the fishbowl. It's separate. So let me turn that back around. And what that is the water line at the top. So we're going to do that in Pool Party, which I have out for. Sorry for my reach. I have all kinds of stuff all over my desk already. Yeah, it's a kitten. Right. Crafting House Kitty, Jen. It's a kitty. Little kitty. Baby kitty. My kitty's not a baby kitty. She's being fussy lately, too. I don't know what her problem is. Anyway. And there we go. And it doesn't go all the way to the edge. But that's okay, because what we can do, if you have it, and you don't even need to, but looking for Pool Party. We can just take our Stampin' Right marker and make it go all the way to the edge. They designed it to go up a little higher, but I don't want it up any higher. So, and then this other stuff is like the gravel or whatever in the bottom of the fishbowl. And I'm going to do that in Coastal Cabana to match my background. Let me clean the Pool Party off first, just in case my paper moved. And let me make sure that's lined up. There is a little bit of a trick to that. Yeah, it's not. I moved the paper somehow. So let's just take it off and put it on here. You have to get this, like, there's this lip. I don't know if you can see the lip on it, like, there. You have to get that over that bottom line there. And the first time I did it, I did not, and it was up too high. But you want that gravelly, sandy, whatever that's, the little stones in the bottom of the thing to be, and I have to make sure this doesn't move. And this time we're using Coastal Cabana. Your cat tried to fight with you over the comforter. Yeah, they'll do that. My cat is so weird. She goes in, her name is Callie. She goes in stages. All right, let me make sure this looks like it's going to line up. I think so. I'm going to do it a little more on the ends. Like, I think it just needs a little more on the end. It's like lately she'll only stay on my lap for about half an hour. She used to lay there for hours. And even on my son, she used to lay on him for like hours. We'd have to get her up, you know. And lately, she'll lay like right at the bottom of his feet. And she'll lay on me for half an hour, and then she'll jump down and lay on the floor like right near me instead. Oops. That's all right. I got Coastal Cabana on that. It's okay. We'll manage. It's going to blend in anyway in a minute, and you'll see why. So I hope you're all having a good week so far. I don't know whether my county or township, just changed the way they record things or what, but we jumped from 2 deaths in our township to 6 deaths today. I'm like, what? Yes, and I want to do a shaker with this. I actually pulled out my window sheets, but I just ran out of time. I'm not as focused as I should be, and it took me a while to do this card the first time and figure it out and play with different things. I changed my mind on the card base color about 3 times. I was going to go with soft sea foam, but then I didn't like it when I put it with Pool Party, and so I changed that, and then I was playing around with this, and then I still feel like I need texture in the background, so we might cut another piece of Coastal Cabana and run it through the subtle embossing folder and put it there too. I don't know. Anyway, right now I'm going to use dark Pool Party along the edges here, and we're going to color the water first because I didn't do that on the first one, and I had plants in there. And actually, I already did mess something up, but that's okay. I should have stamped the plants before the gravel, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Hi, Brandy. You can't buy this stamp. This is a host stamp only. So, well, yes, you can buy it if you have an order of $150 or more. I should say it that way. Otherwise, or if you host a party between now and the end of May, then you should be able to also, I know that looks terrible, but we're going to blend it out, don't worry. Then you'll be able to get it if you have a $150 order. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Now I'm taking light Pool Party. That other one was dark Pool Party, which looks a lot like Coastal Cabana. And I think this is the drier one. Maybe not. I've been using my Pool Party light a lot. I probably need to order another one. I'm going to try and blend that in a little bit. Just circular motions helps blend it in a little bit, because I want it to look kind of round, you know. But we're going to cover some of that up anyway. So, and if you hear loud banging noises and stuff in the background, it's the wind. We've had, it was a beautiful day in the morning, and then we got a freak, sudden, severe thunderstorm, and then it got sunny again, but it got real windy. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We have strange weather. You'll do a party? Awesome. Do you want to do a party like now through the end of May, or do you want to wait till the new catalog comes out? With the new catalog, it'll probably have different host-only sets in it. That's the only thing. This one is there for between now and the end of May while supplies last, but the host ones I don't think usually sell out. All right. We are going to be using Pear Pizzazz, I believe. Yes. And stamping some plants in the bottom here. Haha. No. Well, if they were in the basement, you wouldn't be hearing anything because that's 2 floors down. Gee, Brandy, give me a bit of rap there, huh? I thought you were my friend. Although I will say that Callie got trapped in the basement before. Hi, Judy, your scrapbook loft. Welcome. Oh, I'm so happy to have you. We usually have a very friendly, and I'm just stamping it on and then stamping it off to make a shadow. And I'm going to do that twice over here, one down a little bit in the same direction shadow. And then I'll do one over here. And I would have preferred, because I cut that one kind of up in the water there. Would have preferred to do that before I put the bottom stuff in, but oh well. Now I didn't use this little plant on the first one, but we'll use it this time because I feel like it. Bring that down a little bit. Let me just put one of them on. And you know, sometimes you get plants in there and they're all different. Or maybe I did use that one. I didn't use this one. I think we'll just put one of these in. Maybe in the middle here. There. Okay, look pretty good. Donna, you can send me an email. Let me know what you'd like to do. Okay. You have high winds there too. Yeah, it's been crazy lately. I don't know. All right, so that is the fishbowl, and all I have to do with that, well, actually I want to color the bottom in with Smoky Slate, and I'm just going to use Smoky Slate Light to do that, just to make it look more sort of glass. Now the first time I colored this area in with Smoky Slate, and then I actually removed a lot of it with the color lifter because I didn't like it. I was trying to make it look round, but I think I might just put a thin line here. I don't know. I don't really care for that too much, and then blend that a little bit with the color lifter. It'll just give it a little bit of, I don't know, make it look like glass. I think I'll just use Wink of Stella instead this time. Okay. That's all we're going to do. All right, now, and actually, yes, I will do Wink of Stella as soon as I find it. Here it is. Hi, Rare Roo. You could do that, Brandy, if you'd like to. In the beginning, I told everybody I will be having another live tomorrow, probably early afternoon, my time, to go over the retiring products list for the mini catalog, as well as the current annual catalog, because we will have access to those tomorrow in less than 24 hours, actually. And so I'll do that as a separate live tomorrow, and that's all I'll do in that live is go through the products that'll be retiring. There. Okay, now we have to do goldfish and a kitty cat, but first I have to cut the fishbowl out, and I don't have a scan and cut, guys, so I had to fussy cut. You know me and fussy cutting, right? But this is easy, pretty easy. We're just going to go right along the outer edge of the black line. Maybe. There we go. So this does not have dies that go with it, but it's not terribly hard. I fussy cut the goldfish too, so they're not that bad. The crab might be a little harder. I think that one I wouldn't do it as a, let me just go like this for a minute. Get rid of that big piece. The crab, I might be inclined to just stamp and not have to fussy cut it. So you could do crabs instead of fish too. That would be cool. That might be for another time. I better get on the ball and start making these cards. I do want to do a shaker with it too. That was a good idea, Donna, and I actually had thought of that. And I do have the window sheets pulled out. I just didn't get to that one for tonight. But I think that would be fun. And also would make it more transparent instead of so... That line is really bugging me a little bit. It's a little bit darker than I want going across there. Trying to use my almost empty Wink of Stella to blur it a little bit. I guess it's okay. Skulls for Halloween. There you go. A lot of people do enjoy fussy cutting. I'm not one of them. I think because I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands and it hurts after a while. So I just, yeah, it's not my thing. I should do more of it though. Okay, so we're going to use this piece also. I'll show you how I did the goldfish. If I can figure out where I put the goldfish. Oh, I put them away. I put them away. I'm just going to show you one because I want to show you the coloring. I tried a couple different colors. Like this one is Melon Mambo. And I'm going to show it to you in Pumpkin Pie. And I decided to go with Cajun Craze. And I didn't try Calypso Coral either. Let me try that too. This is Pumpkin Pie. No, I'm sorry. This is Pumpkin Pie. This one is... Nope. This is Pumpkin Pie. This is Mango Melody. Sorry. I was trying to come up with a good color, you know, that I thought really looked like a goldfish. Let's try Calypso Coral too. Oh, I didn't think of Tranquil Tide either. So this is Calypso Coral. That looks too red to me. But actually, that would be a pretty color to make some of your piece, like this piece, in the water. Crystal ball. Yeah, you either Donna. Right, Donna. You have troubles with your hands too. I know. So, so then those didn't please me. So I pulled out Cajun Craze. And I actually think it's a little too dark also, but we're going to change it up a little bit. So there's sort of our, which one of those would you pick? Mango Melody, Pumpkin Pie, Calypso Coral, or Cajun Craze? Yes, layering the colors. I think probably if you layer this one and this one, it would be all right, or this one and this one. But what we're going to do is stick with Cajun Craze and pull out a Stampin' Blend, which is Light Daffodil Delight. Now, I didn't try it with Light Mango Melody. I'm going to try that on the Pumpkin Pie one, actually. Let's see. I think it's going to be still too light. Yeah, too light. Even though the Mango Melody is a little darker. But it does make it more gold. But we're going to use Light Daffodil Delight, and we'll do it on the Cajun Craze. And I think it works pretty good. Right? Doesn't that look more like a goldfish, I think? The first two you pick, this one and this one, the Pumpkin Pie or the pumpkin pie with the mango on it. I don't know. Let's see how the Daffodil Delight goes on this. This is too red still. This is the Calypso Coral. Yeah, I'm not liking that one. Or maybe this is pumpkin pie. No, this is what? Mango Melody. So let's do it in reverse and see if Light Cajun Craze would work on that. It'd probably be too dark. It'll overcome the, I guess, I don't know. I mean, if you didn't want to blend or stamp them twice, I don't like that one. Which is funny because it's just the opposite colors pretty much of this one. We're going with this one, guys. This is pretty, but it's not really a goldfish. That actually turned out all right, too. That's Pumpkin Pie and Mango Melody. Anyway, by the magic of video, I have 2 goldfish already cut. Let me put these things away in front of me here so that I don't have a mess. Oh, and one more thing. We have to do their little eyes. I just pulled out my basic black Stampin' Right. I'm just going to take the fine tip end, and where the little dot is there, I'm going to make it a black dot. I just think it makes it show up more. Video, I think the lady that I watched a couple months ago, she used a jelly roll pen or something. I don't know. This is Light Pool Party. Okay, that's my spare. All right, so let's bring our fishbowl over, and we're going to, I sort of want this one to be looking out towards the kitty like. So we still have to do the kitty too. We're going to put them up on dimensionals. Oops. Oh, yeah, I haven't started mine yet, Ruru. Anyway. Yeah, I'm got kind of behind and everything again. Even though you think because I'm home all the time, and I really used to be home most of the time anyway, that I wouldn't have such a problem getting stuff done, but it's hard when you're watching the news and YouTube videos and all they show is COVID-19 and stuff. So I'm trying to force myself up into my craft room, because if I don't get myself up here, I don't craft. And I'm just putting mini dimensionals on these little goldfish. And I think we just need one for his little tail there. See if it'll show or not on the other side. I don't want it to show. Nope, pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Getting ahead is good. I keep saying I'm going to. And around this time when the new Stampin' Up stuff comes out, I do tend to organize more because I had to take stuff off shelves and make room for the new stuff, right? Smash is the 25th, and that is Saturday, yes. I'm not ready for that yet either. I had big plans for that one. This one is showing, so I have to snip a little more off. And this one goes like this, sort of in the other direction. Oops, I just pulled that right off. It stuck to me instead of the fish. They're all sticking to me. Okay. And we'll just do that. Okay, now we need our card, don't we? And then we'll do the kitty too. So here's our card base. And we have to do some other stamping on the inside later. And this is a 1 inch by 5.5, because this is 5.5 by 4 1/4, or 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I've just, like I said, I ran it through the Pinewood Planks 3D embossing folders. I don't know if you can see there. And I am going to use my last Tombow. I really need to put an order in too, but I've been hesitating. Do I want the bumpy part on the outside? Maybe. That'll be my line for where my kitty will sit, right? Yeah. All right. I've been trying to hold off ordering until I can do the pre-order, you know. So, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I need glue and stuff. We'll see. I might just have to use contraband glue for a week or two. Hi, Nix. Where are you? Where'd you go? I just saw somebody say hi, Nix. Hi, Christian. Yay, lots of people here. Okay. Thought you were there earlier, so anyway. Okay. I guess I won't do a piece up here. You could, to make it even with the wood panel, which is our table or flooring piece or whatever, you could take another piece of, look at my fingernail, I just got that all inked up. You could put another piece through the subtle embossing folder to make it like wallpaper almost, but I'm not going to. But I am going to bring out this ribbon, which is in the annual. I don't know if it'll continue. It's called Bermuda Bay, but it goes really well with Coastal Cabana. And I don't know why, I just like the way that looked. So the thing is, the snail is too wide, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use glue dots and clay. I know I told you always stick it to what you're going to stick down, but in this case I want to get the dots lined up right on the other side of this wood panel piece here, and I even got that over a little too far, and so I can lay that down. I'm going to just get rid of that one. I want to try and make sure I'm getting it right there, right along that, and I need to put a couple down, like about 5, to hold the ribbon on. You could probably use wet glue, but I don't like, sometimes the wet glue shows through the ribbon, so I did that before and discovered that, so I don't like to do that very often. I got one sort of up a little bit. I'm just going to smoosh it down because it's going to be buried under, and I'm not going to take this off the roll. I'm just going to stretch it out and try and get it right above that wood. I don't know why I liked it there, but I did. So I just decided to do it. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Took me a while to figure it out today, but I got it. And I do want to do another one for those coming late, but not of this tonight. But I do want to do a shaker. Donna had mentioned that earlier, and do the fishbowl with acetate window sheet. Now we're going to do another stripe up here. I think it just defines this area a little better or something. I don't know. We rip some of this paper off. And the same thing, I'm going to try and get it like right along the edge, but not going over the edge. I didn't quite get that on the end, so I'm going to put another one up there actually. And that did go over just a little bit. That one's too far up. I can't see apparently. You know, it's like me in straight lines. We had that conversation last time. There we go. I just have to get it standing up and line it up like there. And 2 more. And there. And that one went over a little bit. Okay. So now we'll just stretch this out again, line it up right at the top. Forgive my head in the view. So Brandy, I copied, is Brandy still here? I copied that post you did on Facebook about the getting your hair and nails done. I thought that was so funny and so true. Yeah, it's like, stay home, or you'll have an appointment with somebody who does hair and nails and makeup all the time. It's not where you want to go to get it done. Anyway. The times we live in. Okay. I'm going to use my bone folder and just smush them down real good. Okay. Now we can pop our fishbowl up on dimensionals. And believe it or not, this is a fairly new sheet of dimensionals. Yeah. Going through them like water. Water. So what all are you guys working on? It was funny. I like that ribbon too, and it comes in gorgeous grape also. I hope they keep it because I didn't get to use enough of it yet. So that's why I'm trying to use some, because you know they don't always carry the ribbon over, and I think this was a carryover from the prior annual. So the new annual is out to demonstrators starting tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And then the retired list, which like I said, I'll share with all of you. We'll walk through the catalogs and I'll tell you what's retiring and what's not. So it'll probably be a fairly long live, but it'll be just going through retired lists. Or maybe I should, no, I was going to say maybe I'll split it up into two, one for the mini and one for the annual, but I think I'll just do it all at once. I think I got them all, yes. So then I'm going to put this down to about that line in the plank there, which is a little further down than I went before. I feel like I need a color up here on this top part, but maybe not. Maybe I should put light. I don't know. I'm just going to let it go. All right, we need to do our kitty cat, which is out of the Grace's Garden set. It's such a cute little kitty. Look, it's such a cute little kitty. I'm a kitty person. I am a doggy person too. Christiane, the new catalog when they come out, or the current one? Doodlebug is cute too. I really like Doodlebug. I just can't buy it anymore because I have so much stuff. And River, you making face masks, that's a great thing to do. Yeah, good. Stay home scrapping for less. That's the important thing. You love anything with cats, and me too. I actually have a scrapbook. What do you call this thing? Kit thing. It's all cats. I think I have two different ones. All right. I need to stamp the kitty and die cut it. So let me get a piece of white. I'm going to stamp it with Memento Tuxedo Black and color this kitty in with gray. For some reason, this little kitty, I just find easier to color with gray. But you could make it orange. I just didn't want to use, or black even, but I didn't want to use orange because the goldfish are orange. I just didn't want to do that. And, oh, no, wait, this is not the right piece. That's for the inside of the card, Deb. Oh, I almost goofed. Where's my other little... Here, we use this. No, hang on. I'm sorry. We use this. I already have goldfish stamped on it. There, it's so cute. All right, so I need light smoky slate again. You think, no, where's Brandy? Can you email me at DahliaDesigns57? It's down below on my videos at gmail.com with your address. I will send out the current mini and the current annual because I have some extras of those. For the new catalog, I will send them out. I'll have Stampin' Up send them out to people if they've placed a $50 order with me or more between now and the 25th, because I have to have my mailing list finalized before the end of the month. So the 25th, you're spinning. Don't do that. You'll get dizzy. I think she means my screen is spinning. The 25th midnight or whatever, you know, when I get up the next morning, I want to finalize my mailing list. Actually, I better use the little tip for this. This little kitty. And I'm just doing simple coloring on this little fella. Or a girl. I think it's a girl. It's too cute. The guy kitties are cute too. Anyway, they're all cute. And my cat's been attacking me a little bit more lately too. I don't know what's up with her lately. She's not used to having my son home so much, so maybe that's what it is. She's taking out on me. She's batting at him a lot and stuff too. Okay. You can go, there's a link below all my videos too. If you click on my link to shop with me, it takes you right to the Stampin' Up website. You have to, I hope you're in the USA. I think you are. I can only sell to USA. But if you go there and you hit the Shop Now button, when you get to the Stampin' Up website, on the left-hand margin, there's a category for the January to June 2020 mini catalog. So that'll have everything that's in that catalog. And then down below that are all the main categories, like bundles, which are stamps and dies or stamps and punches. Just stamp sets, paper, ink, everything else, ribbon, everything. So you can always go shop online, and if you use the link below my video, you'll be shopping with me. And then in April, for any order under $150, please use this host code. And this changes every month. So it'll only be good through the end of April, and then May I'll have a different one. And what that does is for orders under $150, it allows me to get things like embellishments and ribbon and or glue that I need, or little things that I will start eventually giving away to people again that buy from me and participate in my lives. Thank you so much, Brandy. I appreciate that. You're such a good moderator. I thought, well, not so long ago, I thought they still did that, Clay. But now they have a different name for it. I forget what it's called now. Air something. I saw that on a YouTube video and I was like, what? Anyway, let me cut out my little kitty here. I have to turn around to do that. Oh. Other exciting news. It won't be too long before the new die cutting machine comes out. That's all I'm going to say. Not too long. I've seen it on a video. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's not, yeah, I'm not going to say anymore. Can't say anymore. Can't say anymore. Voila, my itty bitty little kitty. This card takes forever, right? It's not really that hard. It just seems it has a lot of steps. So I have to get my kitty, and he or she is bumped up on a dimensional 2. Grace's Garden, by the way, is back in stock, but it's low inventory. So if you love this stamp set too, you can purchase that now. It's a bundle, the Garden Gateway dies and Grace's Garden. At least it was earlier today. I'm not positive now still. All right, mini dimensionals again for the little kitty. Can barely fit them on. 2 little ones, one at the head and one down the body. Good night, Scrapbook Loft. Oh, Paige, I was going to not say anything, but no, it is not. But there is something special about it. But I can't say. So, anyway. Okay, so now what I did here is I used a layering square there in the annual catalog. I'm not sure if this is still the current number because they all got new numbers and stuff, but just look up layering squares and this is what you get. And I used crumb cake to match the wood paneling, and I think I used this one. Nope, this one. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you what size it is other than measuring it. I numbered them a while back, but I kind of got them all mixed up. So anyway, that's like the third one in this grouping. So, and I just actually what I did is I heat embossed with white embossing powder by Stampin' Up, which is number 109132. I keep it in a little dish, and I already did it, so I wouldn't bore you with that part too. You've seen me heat emboss before. And we're going to bump that up on dimensionals. And then we have a little stamping to do on the inside, and then we'll be done with that card. All right, what am I missing here? Airbnb. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Claire. I thought they left and went and stayed in yours or something. Where am I here? Brina. Where's Brina? There's Brina. Hi, Brina. Sorry I missed you. Sometimes when I'm looking down, it scrolls up so fast I miss people. So I apologize. I know I always rewatch the replay once it finally goes up, which is a whole nother story. They're taking like almost a full almost a full day, an overnight for sure, and into like noon the next day to get my lives loaded as a video. For some reason it used to take an hour, and I thought that was bad. So I don't know what's up with that. Thank you, whoever said that. Ruru. Okay, I just love the color of it. So we're just going to put this up here like it's supposed to be like a picture on the wall, right? Okay, now on the inside, I just stamped "You Always Make a Splash." So this, I Love Our Beautiful Friendship, is from Beautiful Friendship. I used a lot of different things because I needed something to fit in that little area and not a long skinny. And all the ones in the Make a Splash are sort of long skinny and kind of small. So these say, "Thanks for making me smile today. You always make a splash. Just keep swimming." And it's the little things. And these two have like periods at the end of a sentence, and these two have exclamation marks. So I love our beautiful friendship. You always make a splash. I thought that was cute. And I stamped another goldfish. So we're going to do that as well. And let me get this out of the way here because I already have it on a block or two. Okay, let me move that. Okay, let's do the sentiment first. And I stamped that actually in Bermuda Bay because I think it shows up. Or did I? No, I actually think I use Coastal Cabana sometimes. Sometimes Bermuda Bay is like a darker version of Coastal Cabana to me, and sometimes I use that to stamp the sentiment, but I went with Coastal Cabana this time. And I already cut this. This is 5 by 4. Is that right? 5 1/4 by 4, excuse me. My normal mat. And I'm going to stand up to try and get this straight-ish. Maybe. Going for it. Uh-oh, I leaned. Good enough. It's a little crooked, but it'll do. Because we're going to put a goldfish on there. And so standing up didn't really help me that time. Okay, let me put Coastal Cabana away. Now we're going to use Cajun Craze for the goldfish. Oops, that's not goldfish. That's plants. Here he is. Is this the right one? I don't think that's the one I want to use. I think I want to use this bigger one here. But I want to use it on this block. Okay, we're using the third goldfish in the stamp set. And we're going to put it right up here at these words. He's splashing with his tail, right? And I'm going to clean my stamp. Okay, I'm going to sit down. Oh, cool. Pride and Prejudice. You did? Oh, that's cool, Jen. Yeah, you should watch it. It's fine. If you should be placing orders on your account. All right, so this is not the right one. I want to use Light Daffodil Delight again. That's this one. I hope to get more. Oh, well, that's the other thing. The in colors, I'm going to go over that. Let me get this card done, and we'll go over those, because the next card, we're going to use one of the outgoing in colors. And so I want to go over which in colors will be retiring for sure, and we always know that ahead of time. So if you wanted anything like designer papers that contain any of these in colors, get it now, because it'll be, the in colors will go, and things with them. If people wanted them and didn't get them, they'll go fast. And we're already running out of regular inks. And I'm just going to color that in too. Okay. And now, my Stampin' Right marker for his eye. And you could use any kind of black marker that you have, but just where that Cajun Craze dot is, I'm just going to dot it with black instead. And that is the inside. So let's just glue that in. And then we have our card. I did have the right size, right? Yep. Just checking. Okay, Donna. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Jen. Have a good evening. We have another card to do. It's a pretty one too, but okay. Isn't that cute? I love this color. I think Coastal Cabana and Bermuda Bay are two of my favorite colors. There it is. There we have it. So not that hard, just takes a little fussy. Oh, okay. Let me show you what these are. I forgot. These are actually the frosted and clear epoxy droplets that are in the annual. They carried over from last winter, I think. And I used the frosted ones. You think they look okay? I think we're going to try. The video I had watched, the other lady, she took out her fine tip glue from Stampin' Up. And I need a scrap of white. Hang on. And use the fine tip glue to make the dot. So let's try that and see if I can get a good dot. And if not, we'll go with the epoxy droplets again. I don't know if I can even get it to come out because I haven't used it in a while. Oh, it's starting to come out. Yay. Hang on. they'd be littler dots, but I'm kind of having trouble with it, so I don't know. I don't want it to be this, okay, blobby. Nah, I'm going to go with the other droplets. I think this would be good, but it's too hard right now. And here's what I don't like about this is I can never get that thing in the tube again. Just being honest. Here we go. All right. Well, that would make smaller droplets, but we'll go with the other things. And we're going with the smallest ones here. And that one I just turned upside down. So let's just put that here. Thank you, Philomena. Okay. And usually 3, you know, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. And I put the fish together too close, so we're going to have to go this way on this one. Oops. My putty's not out far enough. Yeah. I'm going to put that one up here. Okay. Makes it sparkle. Cute, cute, cute. All right. That is card number 1. And let me move that out of the way. I think that's cute. Okay. The next one, I have to get all these stamps out of the way. Hang on, guys. I might need some of these blocks for the next one too. I don't think so. But the next one is we're using the Morning Star set, which looks like this. And it coordinates with the carryover from the 2019 holiday Stitch Stars dies. And there's a ton of them in here. Yeah, it is fun and happy. And cute. And you get all these Stitch Stars, which I love. But I really want to use that sometime, and I haven't done that yet. Anyway, so I really use just the 2 larger ones in this card. So we'll keep them out because we're going to need them. All right. And oh, I was supposed to tell you about the colors. The color we're going to use is card base and ink is Blueberry Bushel, which will be one of the outgoing colors. And I'm sad about that because I really like that color. And the other ones are Call Me Clover. We're not using these. These are outgoing colors as of the end of May. Pineapple Punch, Grapefruit Grove, and Lovely Lipstick. And I'm actually sad about that because I like that too. It's like a pink red, lipstick red. These two, and this one, I didn't use it that often, but these, the Lovely Lipstick and the Blueberry Bushel, I'm sad about. Anyway, there's a lot of things that have that color in, like, for example, let me find it. If I, oh, the Royal Peacock foil papers have Blueberry Bushel, and that is what I used behind this star and the backing here. Excuse me 1 second, I have to take a sip. Yeah, Grapefruit Grove is not bad either. I like it better than some of the other oranges, actually. But I don't know what the new in colors will be. So maybe we only know one of them, and it's Bumblebee, right? Because that was in the Ornate Garden paper. So anyway, this is the card I made using Blueberry Bushel cardstock, which I'm almost out of. Blueberry Bushel ribbon, because we have these thin little ribbons in all those colors in the catalog too. I have Blueberry Bushel, Lovely Lipstick, and Pineapple Punch, which I don't even think I opened, which would really go good with the Tropical Pineapple Punch, you would think. Pineapple paper. Anyway, I also used Old Olive. Now, I used a sort of a scrap piece of the blue, and I don't have any more scrap pieces. So I thought this time for the backing of the star, we'd use the old olive foil to cut the big star out. We'll see how it looks. If I don't like it, we might just go with regular blueberry bushel. And then I pulled out the Designer Series paper in colors, which I'm looking for. Here it is. Remember, every color family has designer paper, and this past year we had the gingham with this on the other side, and the like chain link fence thing with the scripty stuff. And look, I have a ton of it left, and these are the retiring in colors. But even if the colors weren't retiring, every year they tend to change the pattern. So those papers will be gone too for all the color families, but especially this one, you know. So let me do the star, the big star out of this, and then we'll do our stamping, and then we'll get busy with this, right? I'm going to cut the star out down here. I might need to trim this. I'm going to cut this piece off a little bit. Sorry, doing this on my lap. Because I don't have room. Yes, it's good you did, because a lot of them are selling out already, Clay. I love the Morning Glories. The Morning Stars is called Morning Glories. And they remind me, they sort of bring back a childhood memory. So, anyway. And I think the blueberry bushel is the perfect color. You could use purple or something too if you wanted to, but I guess the next closest color would be Pacific Point, which is a little bit lighter. Or you could even go with like maybe a purple one. Gorgeous Grape would be pretty. Or they're the only ones when I think of Morning Glories, I would think of. Sorry, I'm probably glaring you there. Okay, so there's our star, and that's all we need for the moment with that. Okay, so let me bring this down, and let's stamp the front, which I think is this one. Okay, so this is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and the piece behind it, is that right? I'm gonna get this wrong. Let me measure just to make sure. I think that's what it is. 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Sorry, I was off by a quarter. And this is, I'm making a mess. The usual, yeah, the usual 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to glue that down just yet. I want to do my stamping on here first. All right. Let me find I have all my stamps out. I need my vines. And there's a couple tricks on this I want to show you if you're interested in this set. Okay, this is a little Morning Glory. It's sort of hard to see. It's right here. And then there's this big one that goes in the center of the star there. There's a trick to them, and I want to show you those after I do the viney stuff stamping. So let me see the card again. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. All right. I think what I did first is I pulled out old, was it Old Olive? Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz. Excuse me. I am wrong. We're going to switch to Old Olive, actually. I think I used Old Olive. I did. No, they don't repeat though. Well, I've never seen them repeat. Now, when they did the color revamp, when I first joined, Stampin' Up! Was the year they revamped all their ink color families. And they did bring back some colors and eliminated other colors. So I don't know how often they do that, because I started right when they did that, and I wasn't really that familiar with everything. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to do a couple of these along the edge. You know what? Let me get a different scrap, an old piece. I'm going to stamp off the edge here. All right. Push everything back. Okay. Let's see how I did this. I think I came in from two of the corners with this like this. And then I use this little one, which has little curly viney things too. I just got that on. And I'm going to actually change this a little bit and come in from the side a couple times. Maybe even put one up here. Nope, don't like it there. And maybe over here. On this one, I kind of had them floating in the air, and I don't like that. So I'm going to put it along the edge. Maybe just do that again. Go down this way. Have to be careful because I got ink. Let me wipe that off. Y'all still bearing with me? Okay, and now this is a little piece right here that attaches to the bottom of this Morning Glory. And it looks like that. And I am going to stamp that in the opposite two corners here. One down here. Now, after I did this card earlier today, I watched somebody else's video, and they were pretty smart. They actually, and maybe I'll do that, attached one to like one of these viney things somewhere. I don't know how they did that anymore. I guess I won't do that because I don't know. Mine are not positioned good to do it. All right, so that's what I'm going to do with those. Now I need to bring out Blueberry Bushel again. And here's the trick. Let me bring this up into frame. There's a little notch on this right here that goes over that little thingy right there. And that is how you line it up. Notch and thingy. Notch to thingy. Which I'm getting so bad tonight at getting the corner ink on the corner of my blocks. Okay. So notch to, you really want it to be all the way over that little notch. I think I'm there, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive. Nope. See, I missed it and I didn't get the stamp good. I'm going to do it again. Oh no, that's worse. Now I probably have double flour, but oh well, that looks all right. Not perfect. Yes, I know. They almost look distinctive, right? But they're not, I don't think. I can't tell. I'm not sure I got that one either. That one's better. So I don't know if you can tell, but you put that little open area over the notch. This one looks like a double flower, but we're going with it. Part of it's going to be covered up, the bottom one anyway, with the strip going across here. So I'm okay with that. Let me leave that open. I need another piece of paper. This one. We're going to stamp our foliage for our star. And so I need Old Olive out again. All right, I have this on a big block. This is the E block. You could also do this in the Stamparatus. And see, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm pushing wrong or something because I'm getting stuff all over. I want to leave room to... There we go for that, which looks really weird, right? When I first saw this, I thought that looks really strange. Well, here's another little spiky thing that we're going to use the big Morning Glory on, hopefully. And you can almost make out the shape of the flower there. Oh, look at that. So let's see if we can do better this time. Like these petals sort of scallop, and so does this over here. So if you line up that petally thing, spiky thing, and those leaves of the flower, the petals of the flower, it should line up pretty good. How did I do? Not bad. So there we go. You know what? I'd have to look it up and see if it's a distinctive. I don't think they called this one it, but they might have. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to have to line up the second biggest star on this, and I have to do it pretty... Oh, no. I might have got it too close to the edge. Shoot. Guess what? We might have to stamp it again. Yep. Flip it over. Oh, Deb, do it in the middle. I should have known. Yeah, and I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm doing better, I think, most of the time, except for straight lines and stuff. You know, straight lines and I just don't go well. But I like doing stuff like this. I just, takes a little practice. All right, I'm going right in the middle this time. Should give me enough room for my star. You could die cut the star first and then try and stamp it, but I probably would not get that lined up right at all. All right, let's do our blue flower again. Sorry, guys. Everybody else went to sleep. All right, so let's find our spike. It's over here. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting that so bad tonight. The color on the edge of the block. Anyway, and I still have it there. And this is how I end up with ink all over me. Okay, the little spiky thing, the petals of the flower. And there we go. We'll try it. I'm not really in frame too good. Pretty good. I think I got it a little low that time, but it's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Put this ink away and let's try this star again. That was upsetting. Okay. This is the second biggest star. Let's see how we can do it this time. And it almost looks like you're going to lop off some of the vines, but if you get it right, it doesn't. That is the tricky part. So I think maybe over that way a little bit. All right, let me get a sticky note. Yes, if you mess up on one side, flip it over. I do it all the time. Do it all the time. All right, I will be right back. Turning around. Now, I'll add to that, though. You can't do that if you colored with alcohol markers on the other side, the first side, because they bleed through the paper. So if this side had been alcohol markers, it would have shown through. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that piece right there. I think that's beautiful. All right, so where is our green star? Let's see how we like that. I think it'll be okay. I think it's pretty. And then let's get this piece out of here for now. And bring this in and see about placement. The first time I had it in an angle, but I think I'm going to go here, maybe angle this way this time. Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. It sort of goes in the middle of that and over a little bit. I'm liking that. Okay. So let's see how that's all going to look on this blueberry. It's a good idea to do this before you glue down, right? What do you think? Look all right with the gingham? I think it looks all right. Except it's crooked, of course. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know, nothing usually ever goes perfectly off camera with me either, but sometimes better than on camera. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna start assembling this, then we'll stamp our sentiment. And here's what I did on the inside. I just did a bunch of little flowers and stuff, so we'll do that again. Okay, let's start gluing this together. We'll do this onto the star first. If I can get a hold of it. I'm going to try not to go very close to the edge, because if it seeps out over the edge on the foil, I can never get it off good around the edges when it's foil. But you have to be careful because the wet glue also will move a little bit. So you kind of have to go straight and then, you know, push. Even flip it over and just push straight down. Don't like rub because it might slide off. I think that's beautiful. Beautiful. And now I'm going to glue this onto here and then we'll glue it onto our card. Oops. Now I should be able to get this sort of straight because we have lines in the paper. Yes, dark there and light. It's a little bit lower, but that's okay. It's okay. Which one was the double? Which one? That one. Can't even tell. Can't even tell. I really like this blue. I'm sad that it's going away. I will, however, keep my ink and what little bit of paper I have left in it. I don't have much. I might actually even order more blue cardstock, but I won't be able to use it. And some of the other designer series papers, like I think Perennial Essence perhaps had Blueberry Bushel. Yeah, the peacock. Yeah, this one. That has pretty peacock in it. I mean, Blueberry Bushel in it too. Yes, the Perennial Essence. Isn't that pretty too? I almost used that, but I want to save that for a different project. Can't tell. Can't tell. All right. Now, we were going to do this, weren't we? We're going to do like that. Because I have a little line over there. So that's how we're going to do that. And oops, that one's up on dimensionals. Uh-oh. Hope I have enough. You know what? We're going to put little ones up in the points. And they might be slightly less thick. I don't know. I thought they were. But they work to put them in skinny areas. So we're going to do it. How we doing on time? Yeah, it's a good thing I only have 2 cards, huh? These cards take a while tonight. And let's put one in the middle. I'm going to use little ones around also, just to have enough. Because I have tons of mini dimensionals. There we go. Okay. Now I have to peel them all off. Always keep my blues, yeah. Blues are my favorite colors, and that's, I really, really like that blue. And I keep them all because if they ever do a revamp again, maybe some other colors will come back. Who knows, you know? So as far as my inks are concerned, I keep them. Well, I've only been doing this since 2018, though, too. But I have all the inks. That one's missing. I think I got them all now. Okay. One more time. Like that. I think I have the flower going the opposite way this time, but I like it better anyway. Okay. As long as it's going up. Now we have to stamp our sentiment, which is not that one. Where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. I have it on the floor. And this says, each day is a new beginning, because boy, isn't that the truth right now. And let me get my ink. And I believe this is a 3/4 inch strip of white and a 1 inch strip of, what do you call it? Blueberry bushel, which I'll have to cut down. I'll have to cut this down and this down. So bear with me. Let's do the stamping first. And in fact, while we have the ink out, I'm going to go down a little bit, but not all the way down. Am I in screen? I'm not even in screen. I did pretty good even, because I wasn't in screen, see? Oh, really? Blackberry Bliss had been gone? I like Blackberry Bliss. My Rich Raspberry ink pad has a problem. I need to get a plastic spoon out and try and smooth it out, or something that has like little bubbles on it. But all my other ones are okay. So it's just Rich Raspberry. All right, now let's do the inside of the card as well, since I'm stamping. Trying not to get this in the ink. And so we'll bring our long vine again. Oops, which one? How did I do? This is what I did. I want to make sure I'm in frame, trying to. All right, so where's my little piece? What I did here is I just took the little thing for the little flower and did it in all 4 corners. So we'll do that first. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because you know what? Flowers aren't perfect. That's what makes them so pretty, in my opinion. They're all like little pieces of art outside. All right. And then before I stamp the flowers, I want to put this long vine in. But I might make it look like it's coming from the same stem there this time. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. We'll try it. And then, where's that other leaf? I missed the other leaf. Nope. I don't know what happened to the other leaf. Here it is, I think. Yep. Nope. These go to the other set. I have too many stamps out here. Okay, never mind. We'll just do the flower now. I don't know what I do with it. Oh, well. We'll do the flowers. All right, remember we had to line it up with that spiky thing. Oh, that turned out pretty good that time. That one did. Let's see if I can do it 4 times in a row. Yeah, not bad. Yes, dimensionals are definitely essentials. And I do have enough of those. But for some reason, my liquid glue, I'm on the last one. That one I missed a little bit. And I only have one more snail refill, which I think is a new one I just got not long ago. And there, I think I need to find that little piece. And I don't know where it is. Is that it? Here it is. I found it. I found it. It was in with my goldfish stuff. Okay. I just want another little vine thing over here coming out this way. Like it's all part of the same vine system, but coming in from the outside edge. There. That's pretty. I actually think I did better on that one than I did on the first one, except for that one up there. But we can even fix that with a marker, because I get all the Stampin' Up markers and I get all the blends they have too. There, we'll just fix any white gaps there. Ooh, that wind is blowing. There. Okay. Yeah, I've seen somebody do that, but I tried that and it doesn't work for me. My fingernails are such a mess anyway. I do better with that. I could see if you had beautiful nails that you would want to use a pokey tool to get the sticky off. All right, guys, I have to cut this down to 3/4. Which you can't see. I'll push it up here. Somebody was asking me about the trimmer, but I don't think they're on here tonight, which is a shame. I'm actually going to trim a little off the bottom of that too. So I think it has too much weight on the bottom. But maybe just 1/8 of an inch. I just want to cut a tiny little bit off. Sorry, I'm doing it out of frame again. Now that looks like I got it crooked. Nope, looks all right. Okay, now that is like 5/8 inch, but we're still going to make this about 1 inch, I think. This part here, this part here, and it'll go over to there, and let me make sure this will fit. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're heading down the finish line. Let's just glue our inside first. Now I had this extra strip here. I was thinking of using that, but I'm not going to. I like stamping it better. I love morning glories. I have a grape arbor, but my grape, I only have 2 plants because one died, and the oldest one is also dying. It was full of lantern flies last year, which are really a mess around here lately. We never had them until like 2 years ago, and now they're like maddening in the summertime. Anyway, I sprayed them to get them off my grape plant because they were all over it. Apparently they like fruit plants, and I think it killed my grape plant, and the grapes were shriveling on the vine before I could ever pick them off anyway. So the moral of this story is, or the ending to this story is, I was thinking of getting rid of the grapes and getting a vine, flowering vine. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to glue that strip onto there, and then we're going to bump that up on dimensionals, but I have to be careful where I place them so that I don't place them on top the star. And then we'll be done. Our card. Or two pretty cards for tonight. One cute and one pretty. I am really loving these. Which one do you like better? The one with the blue background or the one with the green? I'm almost liking that old olive foil better. But I think I like foil behind here better than the gingham. I'm not sure. I like gingham too. Okay, let me get dimensionals here. And I think I have just enough to do this. Definitely I'm going to need two on each end. One at the top and one at the bottom. And before I take the papers off, I'm going to need probably, now see that's bumping up against there. No, it covers up too much. Eeks. Right about here, I need some. So I just put my finger on. I'm going to have to cut some. And then I have to see where else, if anywhere. That might be it. I actually think one right there. Maybe I'll just go like that. There we go. Okay. Now I can take them off. Right-handed with a left-handed card variation. Huh? The green and the blue go so well. Yeah. Thank you, Brandy. I don't know if the Morning Glory is the same thing as a cockle shell. I don't think so. I'm not sure. We got them all right. Yep. And then we just carefully place it down. It should go from edge to edge. So a little bit of that flower pokes out, but not the whole thing. And now we just have to put a little bling. I don't know. I put a little piece of ribbon on last time, but I don't really know if I like that. But I do need to get some bling out. And we're going to use Blueberry Bushel, which is in the Noble Peacock Rhinestone Jewels. I have two little ones left on here, so we'll use that. This is the only thing I don't like about getting these multiple color ones is I never finish all the colors up at the same time, obviously. So I guess that's poor planning on my part. So I only have a couple of Blueberry Bushel on here, but I have a whole row of them here. But I'm almost out of Pretty Peacock on both of these. I'm out of Pretty Peacock anyway. So, you know, that's how it goes. So we're just putting some Blueberry Bushel little ones here, and I think we'll go up here this time. And we need one. I'll put a bigger one down on the sentiment strip this time. I think that'll do it. I'm only going to go with 3. So, you know, those will have to be retiring too, because those Noble Peacock Rhinestones, because they have Blueberry Bushel in them. Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, Old Olive, and Pretty Peacock. Those colors are safe, but Blueberry Bushel is not. So I'm sure they'll retire that packet of gems also. So if you want them, get them now. Anyway, those are our cards for this evening. I think they came out pretty darn cute and beautiful, if I do say So say so myself. You love the gingham one, Ruru? Oh, cool. Oh, to the right and the left. Well, this one's more upright, I guess. This one's to the left. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't put the star on straight. I don't like doing that. I like putting them at an angle for some reason. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, maybe not, Clay. Although that, you know, the thing is you can get the clear rhinestones, and if you have an alcohol marker, you can color them, but there is no alcohol marker in Blueberry Bushel. There is in Pretty Peacock, so you could do that. You know, but we don't have a Stampin' Blend for every color. I did, Renee. I thought I sent you a text and said I did, but I might not have. I'm sorry. I did get it. Thank you very much. I have it on my stairs. I was going to do a video. I just never did yet. I got your package, and I got a card from my friend Linnea, she can't type in on YouTube, but she's in my Facebook group and on Instagram. Thank you, Philomena. Thank you, Brandy. Did I miss anybody else? Gloria. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. So don't forget, I know last week I said I am going to try and get my blog up to date, and I'm still going to try and do that. And these will be on it eventually, as soon as I get caught up. And I'll probably work backwards, actually. I'll probably do these to get them up first, and then last week's, and then I'll work backwards a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I feel like people will forget about the ones I did a while ago. So, but I do want to get these out because they take a little while to do, but they're not that hard. They just take a little coloring and cutting and stamping, which is fun. So, yeah. So anyway, don't forget, tomorrow, live in my afternoon, I don't know what time that will be for all of you, probably around 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern time. Probably closer to 1, I think. We'll see. I don't want to put a definite time because I'm not sure. It depends on how long it takes me to go through the catalog and go through the retired list and all that stuff. But I will be going through for myself to be able to tell you and start pulling stuff off my shelf so I can show you maybe which things are going besides the end colors for 2018 to 20. You can also usually, I can't guarantee that, but most of the time the designer papers go away and they replace them with new ones. So there's one that I absolutely love, which is called, you did, Marla. These are the 2 cards we made. We only did 2 tonight because they took a while. Pressed Petals, that paper. Okay, that's fine, Brandy. Oh no, I hope the kid is okay. Yeah, hitting a pole is not good. That brings back a bad memory. My brother. Actually, thank you, Marla. So yeah, the designer papers usually all retire and are replaced with all new ones because they usually bring some in that have the brand new in colors that we don't know what they are yet. Like, for example, the Bumblebee in this is one we do know about, the Ornate Garden. Now, the thing is, I don't know which of these yellows is Bumblebee. I'm kind of guessing it's this darker one, not this lighter one, which almost looks like very vanilla. So, but there's actually like 3 shades of yellow here. I think it's this one, but I don't know for sure. We'll find out tomorrow. But then I won't be able to tell you about any of the other ones until the 24th when Paper Pumpkin announces them. You'll be ready for anything, Clay? Good. Oh, okay. I'm glad she was okay, and bad that she was on her phone. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. So, All right, everyone, I am going to let you go. I got a mess to clean up here tonight, and then because I have to have this desk cleared so I can be ready for tomorrow. And also, my paper pumpkin is here, so I'm going to try and do the unboxing. Actually, I don't know. That might not get done till tomorrow night. Because as soon as that list is available and that new catalog, I'm going to be all over it tomorrow for Stampin' Up. That's exciting to me. I love doing that. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of the week and join me tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, Friday will be Paper Pumpkin Alternatives with Paige this month, Stamp Girl, here on YouTube. So yay, we're doing our Paper Pumpkin Alternatives as a collab. I think they're going to be hard for me this time, but we'll do them. We'll get them done. And then Saturday is the 25th, so that's Smash That Small Paper Pad. And then Monday is the 27th, so that's the stickier side of crafting. And then we're almost to the month-end projects already. Eeps, I'm running out of time. Good night, all. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you all, and I promise I will get back into doing mailings and prizes for orders and prizes, and I'm going to make it up from January on. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. And almost happy birthday to Brandy. That's coming up pretty soon too, like I think next Monday. So yeah, thank you everybody. And be safe and stay home if you can, or if you have to work, just do what you can to be safe. Bye for now.